Nicole Espinosa, yes, the short sale queen. Well, she was just arrested and she could be facing up to 30 years in prison. Why? Well, this is breaking news. The high-level overview is that she, as a licensed realtor, was representing sellers who were late on their mortgage. They were facing foreclosure and the bank agreed to do a short sale. If you don't know what a short sale is, I'm going to explain it here shortly. But what she was doing, she was representing these sellers, and then to delay the short sale process so they could have more time to sell the property, she allegedly, we'll see if she's convicted or not. She's going to be going to trial here right now. She would submit fake purchase and sale agreements alongside fake proof of funds from mysterious buyers who rumors are could be her friends, family. Rumors. We'll talk about that here shortly. Complete rumors. And by the way, this is all alleged until she is fully convicted. So let's give her the benefit of a doubt. But she was arrested because she would submit these fake purchase and sale agreements alongside fake proof of funds so that they could delay the short sale process so then she could have more time to sell the properties. And what did she gain from this? Was it worth it? Well, let's flip on over to some news articles that are releasing right now. 3 Texas women, so it's not just her, it's also her, employees, indicted in $8 million mortgage fraud. You know the craziest part? They're in my backyard. I'm in Dallas, Texas. They're in Plano. They're right here. And I have never heard of this lady in my life. And I teach real estate wholesaling, investing. I just never heard about her. But I know a lot of people who did hear about her, and I got some rumors I got to tell you here shortly. But she did all of this to supposedly gain $390,000 in real estate commissions. Was it worth it? I mean, $390,000 is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but for 30 years in prison and for committing super illegal actions against not just the banks, bro, supposedly she was messing with the government. Oh, I'll get into that in a second. You don't piss off the government. It goes through all the articles. You guys can go through all the details. Shout out to 5NBC DFW. Who cares? Supposedly it was concerning 88 properties. And here's the big thing, guys. It caused $2.5 million in losses to these financial institutions. And that's really why she's in big trouble. You're probably like, Max, what's the big deal? She helped these sellers who were facing foreclosure sell their property. I mean, yeah, she did a little kinky, but, she at least helped people. That's what you would think, right? If, you signed up for her education and her free courses and all this stuff. She's a guru. She sells stuff. But that's not really the thing, y'all, because when you delay a short sale process, it's extremely expensive on the financial institution, on the bank or the government, right? So she caused a lot of money in losses, and that's why she's in trouble. So with all that being said, let me explain to you what a short sale is. Let me explain to you what a foreclosure is. Let me explain to you exactly what she was doing. Then I'm going to teach you how to avoid these things so that you can be involved in real estate, whether you're an agent, an investor, or a wholesaler like myself, the right way, and not go to jail for 30 years. Sounds good? And then maybe we can talk about a few of those rumors here at the end. So, from the, I don't want to call her a horse. That seems mean. Do people call people horses? No. From the person who may wear an orange jumpsuit's mouth, here we go. What's a short sale?
Short sale is a sale where the lender that's involved is taking a loss, but the homeowner still owns the home. So they're behind on payments and they can be in foreclosure, which means that the foreclosure proceedings have started, but the bank has not foreclosed on the homeowner yet.
Does that make any sense to you? Because, hey, I got to give it to the short sale queen. She makes pretty good videos. Are they better than mine? I don't know. Subscribe to this channel if you want to learn about real estate, investing, and wholesaling. And some financial education here and there too. Why not? But never financial advice. Never financial advice. Don't arrest me, bro. So what's going on is that when somebody buys a house, oftentimes they get a mortgage, right? Most Americans are not buying homes cash, right? Most Americans don't buy homes cash. This is fake money, by the way. I don't have $390,000 just laying around. Most Americans buy homes with a mortgage. And a mortgage is debt from a bank, from a financial institution. And, some people, unfortunately, they get behind on their mortgage payments. And that means they're in pre-foreclosure. And foreclosure means that they're going to sell the house, right? The bank is going to come in, take that house from them, and then sell them usually in the form of an auction. And it's very devastating on people's credit, on their lives, right? They can't buy a home for many, many years afterwards. It's a devastating process. So sometimes sellers can work with the financial institutions and agree to a short sale. So let's say you have a property that's, you bought for $400,000. Typical house in America. Isn't that crazy? The typical house in America is like $400,000 now? Mind blowing. And let's say you actually got an FHA loan, a government subsidized loan where you only had to put 3.5% down. So you, the buyer, only had to put like 12,000, what? I'm not good at math, less than $15,000 down. Okay, let's say you put $15,000 down. Well, now you have debt of $385,000. Well, let's say you need to sell the house. You go to sell the house and turns out, after paying agent fees and closing costs and, the market's not really strong because it's the winter time and you don't have that many buyers, the most you can get on the property is, net is $365,000. Well, there's a $20,000 difference between, what you're getting offered and the debt on the property. So are you going to lose the $20,000? Well, maybe, but if you can't afford it, you can talk to the financial institution, the bank, and be like, dude, I don't have the 20 grand. Like, can we work out a deal? And that's a short sale. They'll take the hit. They're going to take a loss of $20,000, right? They don't want it to go to foreclosure. They don't want to sell it in an auction. They don't want to take the risk. Banks are not in the business of selling houses. They're in the business of lending, and loans are sold and sold and sold. It's a whole game, guys. So they agree to a short sale. But during a short sale process, like the short sale queen herself is saying, is you actually still own the house. It's different than a foreclosure. When it's a foreclosure, you don't own the house anymore. During a short sale, it's still a pre-foreclosure. You still own the property. And you can still sell it. But, it's a short window. So if you get an offer, a legitimate offer on a property, alongside a proof of funds that shows, hey, this is a legitimate offer. They actually have the money to buy the house. You can bring that to the bank and you can extend the short sale window. And this has actually happened to me. I was trying to purchase a property that I wanted to wholesale. It's not exact same, but hear me out here. And this person was in pre-foreclosure. The short sale did not start. They haven't talked to the bank about doing short sales. Please don't mess around wholesaling short sales, guys. Don't do that. And I put an offer in. And long story short, guys, the realtor ended up taking my offer, going to the bank, extending the foreclosure window so that they had more time to sell, and then sold to somebody else. So anyways, what was going on was she was allegedly submitting fake, purchase and sale agreements and proof of funds. But from who? This is really interesting. Where was she getting them? Why was she doing this? Well, what's crazy is that RJ Bates, who's a very common wholesaler in the area as well, listen to what he has to say.
She would come to me. She would ask, how much would you offer on this property? I would say $100,000. I would sign a contract, purchase and sell agreement. I would supply her with proof of funds. She would submit that. And then
stop using
oh my God, really?
cash or borrowing from hard money lenders in order to buy houses in your real estate investing business.
What the detectives at the Department of Housing and Urban Development provided me is she would then, or someone on her team would cut my signature and my initials off of that purchase and sell agreement, and then put it on another purchase and sell agreement for a higher amount. And then they would edit my proof of funds to the different amount, and it was a very sloppy job. I mean, different fonts, kind of sometimes crooked. You can very clearly see that the proof of funds was doctored. Now, what's crazy about that is if it was all just to get proof of funds for that amount, I mean, you could get proof of funds.
Yeah. So you heard it here. She was taking the contracts and the proof of funds from people like RJ. And I've never met RJ in person. He's one of the big real estate wholesalers and educational people in the space. I'm getting there. So RJ, if you're watching this, what's up, man? Hope to be able to collab with you one day. And he was actually friends with Nicole. I've never met her. This is very difficult on him, which I'm surprised. It's like, do friends really, do that to you, RJ? Like, you seem like he must be like a really nice, forgiving guy, because I'd be freaking pissed. I would love to see her go to jail if someone was taking my offers and then like using it to scam banks and people and governments. But good for you, RJ. You're a nicer person than I am. But yeah, that's who she was. That's what she was doing, everybody. But the crazy thing to me is, she's doing all of this, and then she's either selling the properties as a realtor, or she could have wholesaled them. Now, what wholesaling is, if you're a little bit confused, but I'm sure you know, is you're just selling the contract. You're reassigning the contract at a higher price. The news articles and the documents that came out are not saying she wholesaled, but she could have likely maybe wholesaled these properties. We don't have enough information yet. I'll update you guys as we go. But it's just crazy to me that you're doing all of this for $390,000. But I'm sure she was making a lot of money on her mentorships, a lot of money on her courses, a lot of money on speaking fees and webinars, all having to do with, hey, I am the best. I am the short sale queen. When the way she was getting these short sale deals were so fraudulent. Now, I'm going to open some things up here. Let's get into. You want some drama? You guys want drama? So this is all over my social media now. People, there's some random comments we got. So it's like, Judith said here on social media about posts about, what's going on. That's a shame. I looked up to her when I first started real estate 8 to 9 years ago, and even watched some of her seminars on short sales before taking on those myself. Yikes. Yeah, yikes for sure. It sucks because it gives all of us a really bad name in the space. Like, a lot of us are genuinely trying to help sellers, but also, find good real estate deals and help buyers find great deals too. It's like, to me, real estate wholesaling and being an agent, being a real estate investor can be a win-win-win-win-win if done the right way. But this is not the right way. Here, I'm going to open up some more here. I don't know what's going on, so let's just open them up. Lol, damn, I still get her emails from here spamming my inbox for her courses. Oh, no more courses from her. And I don't know anything about her. So, maybe she's a super wonderful, nice, kind person. She's just got into, some shady stuff and couldn't find her way out. That happens to people. Been a long time coming. What did she do? They would interrupt foreclosure with fake buyers and falsified proof of funds and then try to short sell the property. The lenders on the notes have to comply, but it causes internal processes and reviews they have to meet, and that costs them money. Exactly. Thank you, Cord. It worked for some deals and they found buyers, but overall it creates a huge expense on the note holders, and they basically were abused and subsidizing these shorts. Yeah, exactly. She screwed these banks. Now, guys, this is where it's going to get interesting. Now they have 30 years of Fed-based charges. You will serve that's his prediction. You will serve most of that time because there's no parole in Feds. Wow. That's not looking good for her. But I don't think she'll actually get 30 years, but Cord's saying it's going to be pretty bad. Supposedly, again, some of these were HUD deals, which means, these were FHA loans. They were backed by the government. So she wasn't just screwing the bank. She was literally actually screwing the government, which if you're just screwing banks, that's pretty bad. But the moment you start screwing the government, going to get the iron fist. Let's see if there's any other cool comments. We got one more comment here. And then I'm going to talk to you about some rumors. Just literal rumors. Don't sue me, bro. Just here breaking the news and the rumors and a little bit of tea. Tea sounds good right now. Oh, wow. My sister had a friend that used this lady, and my sister kept saying something wasn't right. And this realtor would avoid the questions and screwed over a lot of people. Oh, no. I'm glad she got caught. Wow, Valerie. And gets what she deserves, and her so-called investors literally made an elderly lady get out of her home, not able to get all of her stuff, and they hadn't even closed. I started calling myself Maybe she wasn't a good, like, I don't know. I don't know her. But there are rumors. So it's like, it still seems crazy to me. It's like you do all of this for $390,000. RJ said it in his video. And if you did not go watch his video, please go watch his video. I'll link in the description down below. He was confused. He's like, what is the end game? Why? Find these sellers. Go out of your way to find these sellers. Provide falsified purchase and sale agreements and proof of funds. It's not only that you're going to lose your real estate license, you will freaking go to jail. Your kids are going to grow up without a mom. Like, you're doing all of this to make $390,000 in commission? She could have done that anyways. She's a famous real estate agent. $390,000 in commissions over a few years, that's nothing. Okay, sure, you made some money on courses, this and that. What's the point? Well, there are rumors, guys, and this is finally where I'm getting to. That, and you can see here with ChatGPT, explains it better than me. There's a few other considerations we got to take. Engaging in transactions, so it's a non-arm's length transaction. So in short sales, you need to be a non-arm length distance away. You don't want to be on the seller's side and the buyer's side. You can't do dual agency on these things. Like, you don't want to be on both sides. Engaging in a transaction where the buyer and the seller have a concealed relationship without disclosing it to the lender is fraudulent. And one other thing I want to mention, I'll explain what I'm saying here. Flopping, acquiring properties at artificially low prices through fraudulent short sales and then reselling them at market value for profit is a known scam. What am I getting at here? And I have no proof of this at all, is there are some people who are saying, like, why would you go through all this effort to do this? And they said, well, the reason is that she's actually also buying these properties. No proof of that, everybody. But it could make sense, right? So she's going to these people, she's extending their short sale, and then she's, making a commission. And then on the other side, not her buying the house, but maybe someone she knows. And then she could have an equitable interest, maybe through some LLCs and stuff. Now that is pure rumor and speculation, right? So she could, in theory, be also buying properties at a discount. No proof of that at all. I want to stress it. There's no proof of that at all. We will see how that unfolds. But some people, and it's not me, it's literally not me. Some people are saying that could be happening. It makes logical sense, I guess. But the whole thing, guys, I just want to get to on this. My whole point is be so careful who you follow, who you're paying for, who you're listening to, who you idolize on the internet. Just be careful. Be careful. I don't even know. Like, I'm starting to meet a lot more of these gurus now that I'm becoming a guru. And I've met Pace Morby. I've met Zach Ginn. And I've met all these people, and they've been actually incredible, amazing people. But I'm sure there's a lot of people where it's just a front. Maybe they're not so good people. Maybe they're good people and they've gotten into bad business. So just be very careful out there, everybody. I'm going to keep updating you on this and how this unfolds. But please, if you appreciate this video, please subscribe. Guys, I'm really trying to get, subscribers on this channel. If you want to learn how to wholesale, y'all join my free Discord community, the wholesalers. I'll put the link down below. I'll show you pretty quick. You guys can just hop in. The Discord is awesome. The Discord is awesome. I do live streams daily. I teach you how to wholesale, how to invest in real estate, cash, creative. It's free. I'm not selling anything. It's literally free. Hop on in there. It's free. Maybe I'll do a paid version one day, but it'll still, base version will still be free. So I'm not charging you, not doing any fake guru stuff. But, hey, here's the Discord. You can submit a lead in here. It's like, hey, Max, I have a house lead. Cool. You got a house lead? Put all the information in, blah, 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 blah. Then you can submit a ticket. And then my team will look at your lead and we'll say, hey, we can pay you this much for your deal. And then we will, then sell your deal. So that's the last thing I want to say on this video, guys. If you're still here, is I have a dispo company here in Dallas, Fort Worth. If you're a real estate investor looking for deals, please check out RFP Homes. We have a lot of deals on market right now in Dallas, Fort Worth. Fixer-uppers, small multifamily, and ground-up construction. So we sell land too. All right, that's enough of a rant. I'm going to go hang out with my girlfriend. I love you all. Please be careful out there. And I'll update you on how this unfolds. It's a crazy day, and it's pretty sad to see.